It taught me to be more humble, because when I was first approaching French, even when I was smaller, a little kid, I thought it was this floral, detailed language that I could never really get to learning. But the class helped me learn that we can learn it more in a simpler way, because the reason why we're learning isn't to be great poets in French, but we're learning to teach others the truth, and we're doing it for Jehovah, so that's the important thing.
It helped me relax to know that I don't have to be a conversationalist, especially overnight, and that the important thing was to reach people's heart, and that Holy Spirit plays a big part in that.
Oh, well, we really feel Jehovah's love in the way that we are encouraged, and the way the brothers show their love and appreciation for Jehovah, and going out of their way and sacrificing to really teach us so patiently. And we're blessed. We're so blessed as an international people to have such provisions that give us these tools to learn the language. It's a blessing.
I really think that it was a blessing from Jehovah for especially the people out in the field, because we're trying to talk to them in their heart language, which will help the truth really sink into them, into their hearts, so they'll be more motivated to maybe respond to the truth.
I think that the French language class is a wonderful provision. I think that all those thinking about foreign service should go ahead and join in this if they have the opportunity, and see if they can serve Jehovah more fully.
About the instructors' love and patience with us. I was really touched by their own experiences, and they said that, you know, when they had to learn a language, how difficult it was. One of our instructors said they never became fluent in French except in the ministry, and that's again the focus of this whole class. And then one of the brothers who's a native from France said that English is still a challenge for him, and he's been here for years, so it made me feel more comfortable with my limitations.
Just like how in English we can have a very concise, simple illustration and it can touch someone's heart, the same in French. If we learn simple phrases that are straight to the point in the truth, we can touch others' hearts as well. And so to learn basically the simplest form of French so we can teach the truth really stood out to me.
I really enjoyed seeing everyone make really good progress. I know that the students put a lot of hard work into it, so I was really proud of everybody. It was a lot of fun. We laughed a lot and we had a really good time. I would say it's probably one of the funnest things that you can do theocratically in Jehovah's organization. It's just a ball of fun, and it shows us that our Creator has a good sense of humor, and He wants us to enjoy, to serve Him with a joyful spirit.
It was really cool seeing all the students progress. Like even in the meetings, you see some of them commenting more, and just seeing how it affected them was really, really cool. And otherwise, definitely enjoyed it and loved the toys we got to play with.
You can read tons of books about swimming, and you can learn everything about swimming from a book, but until you actually jump in the water and start doing it, you won't be able to swim. And I'm doggy paddling right now.
After the class, I felt more confident in taking part in the meetings and talking to people in the ministry, and overall just feeling closer to Jehovah.
I appreciate this provision from the faithful and discreet slave. We know that being in a foreign language congregation is not easy. It has different challenges to learn the language, and this provision has definitely helped me and my family to not only progress in the language, but to progress spiritually within our congregation.
So I wanted to thank everyone. Thanks you to my fellow classmates who made me feel safe, made me laugh at myself, and also just made me feel at home in the class. And thank you also to all the brothers and sisters that made the class possible. And ultimately, I also like to thank Jehovah and his faithful and discreet slaves that made everything possible in the class.
Being a student who didn't have a whole lot of French background, it really helped to focus in on the grammatical structure of things, and it gave me a bit of confidence that I didn't realize that, was lacking. You think you can just speak any foreign language, but you can't. So it's good to get the proper pronunciation, and it really helped to make me realize that with enough practice and enough dedication, anybody at any stage can actually learn a language and do well with it. So I appreciated that a great deal.
It had been so many years between French and school and using it in the congregation and out in the ministry that it really helped me to focus on getting grammatical things correct and correcting bad habits that I have, or in using phrases correctly. So to me it was really good to focus on what's really important on pronunciation and grammar and things that I might have forgotten in the past.
Something that stands out was those red clown noses, man. I mean, what else can I say? Those things were so precious, Arnaud would make us wear these big clown noses when he asked us a review question, and we'd have to answer them in front of the class with these big red clown noses on. And sounds abusive, but it wasn't. It was, well, maybe a little bit, but it was fun. And once we answered those questions, we got them right. We got to keep the noses. Next week, do you have your nose? Then you don't get a question. And so that was really cool. I've never seen that done in a class before.
I don't think I will ever forget Bob's Old MacDonald for conjugating future verbs in French, and E-I-E-I-O is just never going to be the same.
I think a point in the class that I really liked was when we learned how to introduce ourselves. It could be kind of tough sometimes, but if you put it in a song, it sounds like this. Bonjour, monsieur, je m'appelle, je voudrais vous laisser, cette revue.
One more.
Bonjour madame, bonjour monsieur, je m'appelle, je voudrais vous laisser, cette revue. Set, let, tract. And with that little song, it got me going, and I really appreciated that because he put us side to side with people that we don't really know, because it was like the second or third class. And you could just tell it was just a line of brothers getting to know each other, brothers and sisters, and I really appreciated that.
The organization really goes up and beyond, above and beyond. They don't have to provide this course. There's plenty of people that want to learn a new language and they would do it on their own. But the time and effort and the energy that the brothers put, even our instructors and the students as well, it's just, you can see Jehovah's blessing in the organization and in this particular effort that we're trying to make, and it's really wonderful to see that.
They went above and beyond, and they did more than just tell us to learn a language because it's what's needed. They said, we'll give you a class, and we'll give you a native speaker. And by way of that arrangement, not only do we learn to preach in a different language, which is amazing in and of itself. But once again, the people that we meet, the friendships that we build with our brothers and sisters, it really is an amazing and loving arrangement provided by the Faithful and Discreet Slave.
I just want to say thank you so much, first of all, to Jehovah, that he made this arrangement for everyone, and that he provided such wonderful, loving instructors that taught us, everyone with their own technique, but it really helped each and every single person learn in a way that they would understand. And I just want to say thank you so much.
Very blessed to have this class, because I don't think anybody else, any other religion out there, you know, they are loving and caring to be able to take the time for our brothers to be teaching us. And it's not easy, you know, it's a lot of hard work, it's a lot of dedication and time that they put into it, and dealing with each individual, it's not easy, especially like me. I don't learn quite easily, so, but they were amazing, and we're very grateful for Jehovah for giving us this opportunity, and for everybody else, you know, truly a blessing. So thank you.
I think it's interesting because I took a foreign language class when I first went to Africa as a missionary, and I learned French. And with the way I learned French and the way they're teaching French now, I think the method now is a lot more easier, and it helps the student to really grasp it quicker. And this is one of the things that I really appreciate about the new format that we have right now in teaching a foreign language.
You know, it really seems that some have really benefited, have really taken to heart the effort to learn, and it's very encouraging in our local congregations to see the young, the enthusiasm and the zeal to learn a new language. And it's really a benefit. It kind of like the scriptures describe that iron sharpens iron. It really helps others and encourages them in their efforts to continue in this foreign language field.